Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Demolition Hound in the Xamel in the new situation battle. The new situation battle is called Tank Drivers. There was something very similar in GBO1, but of course, half of these tanks did not exist in GBO1. We've got the Xamel, we've got the Dom Nomidus, we've got the Gigan, the Zaku tank, and the Hildolfer on this side. And on the other side, let's see, Gun Tank 2, Assault Gun Tank, Loto, and I'm not sure what the last one is. Probably Gun Tank Mass Production Type. Could possibly be the R44, but I don't believe that's in here. I have a feeling from what everybody's been saying that the Federation side may get buffed a little bit for next week, because yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here on the Xeon side that has a bunch of heavy staggers. Let's see, the Xamel, the Hildolfer, and I'm pretty sure the Dom Nomidus all have heavy staggers, so that is a little bit of a disadvantage for the Federation team. Naturally, most of them are probably going to have better defenses, or at least, in practical, in-universe terms, since most of them are made of Luna Titanium, they should have better defenses. Whether or not they actually do, But, yeah, and yeah, there's the Loto, which, man, it is just so funny to see how tiny that is compared to the Xamel. To be honest, I've been kind of wanting to see these side by side for a while, so that's pretty great. I got a couple of rounds in the Gigan. I saved one that may show up later in the week. I also got one in the Assault Gun Tank that didn't go very well, but I'm not very good with the Assault Gun Tank, so that's not a statement on the balance of this round so much as it is just a statement on my capabilities with that. Also, because I had not set up the quick swaps for a few levels of the Assault Gun Tank, I did not have access to all my weapons very quickly or easily. So, yeah, I went and fixed that afterwards on one of my two accounts, probably whichever one I forget to use next time I want to play the situation battle. But, yeah, it is, it's nice to see this back. I would, I am, very happy to see an all tanks round again. That was always fun. We were always the ones who did gun cannon boxing rounds, but I would just kind of love to see a round where everybody's a situation battle where everyone spawned in a standard gun cannon with 0 ammo and just gun cannon kickboxing. It's fun because the gun cannon, of course, does have balancers. So yeah, you can get in people's faces and roundhouse kick them if you really want to. See, but so far so good. 44.75 to 38.10. And man, yesterday I did the podcast and I sat and talked with friends afterwards, and I went and narrated yesterday's video. So yeah, I'm still actually a little bit hoarse. I'm not used to just like talking for hours at a time anymore. So I'm gonna have to just be a little bit more careful about that, I guess. But could be worse. It's also just kind of sinusy weather, so that's probably the other reason my throat's kind of scratchy. Let's see. Yeah, Xamel, of course, is large. It is very hard to stun and has really fantastic range and damage. So it is probably the best long-range fighter on this team. I don't remember if the Nomidus' weapons have quite the range of the Xamel. I feel like it's a little tiny bit less, but I could be wrong. It may have. I forget whether they top out at 800 or 900 on the Xamel. I know Zaku 1 Sniper, I believe, has 900, and I think the Xamel's cannon may have 8, or I'm getting that backwards. Also possible. But yeah, Xamel, of course, is one of Demo's favorites, so that is a great matchup for him. The Gigan was a good pull for me a couple of times because, of course, I used it for the first time in ages a couple of weeks ago to record with Salty, so I at least had a little bit of experience with it recently. I'm also pretty sure they did up the turn speed, which is one of the things I was talking about in that video. Because yeah, just like it is for its cost and its class a very fast little tank, but it turns so slowly on those wheels, which does not make any sense at all. I don't think, unless they just don't reverse as well as they as they go forward. But yeah, just again, I always secretly hope that these situation battles are used to investigate buffs and just figure out, get some more recent data on things to figure out their performance for future upgrades. And if so, that would be great, because yeah, there is a bunch of fun suits in this round that I would like to see get touched up after all this time. Not least of which being the Gigan and the standard gun tank there, which just got caught between the two largest things on the Xeon side, largest things on the map. Period. Yeah, because I know compared to Code Fairy, Dom Nomadus has actually been scaled down a little bit, but as I recall, it is supposed to be built on a Gallop cargo container. So, yeah, that is massive. If you go look at First Gundam and see how small the Gundam is compared to the Gallop, let alone that cargo container, yeah, that is a fairly significant difference. Like the cargo container should be, attached to the back of the thing, should be about as wide as the thing itself, and also, yeah, the Gallop can contain multiple mobile suits. So, yeah, that container has been scaled down a little bit. To be honest, I'll be surprised if we never see an MSV where that container doesn't get modded to fit to attach to a Xamel, just because, I mean, the Xamel can obviously handle that because it's enormous. I've mentioned this before, but back in the olden days of MS in Action, they did release a Xamel figure. It's a nice figure, but it was in the vehicle, the mobile suit and vehicle mode, which is where the Gundam and G Fighter went. The Zaku and tank set, and yeah, the Xamel and its butt were considered a mobile suit and a weapon for purposes of that size class. Man, I can't believe that was only $10 at the time. That was nuts. But yeah, that was a close round and a good one. And let's take a look at the final numbers, because I am curious. Okay, really good showing for demo. Not surprising. 4930 out of 12,300, 8 and 353,000 damage. Really nice. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I've mentioned before that Zeta Gundam was planned for the U.S. Gundam action figure line, but Cartoon Network backed out of airing it both on Adult Swim and Toonami at the very last moment. And we were going to get the Gundam Mark II and Flying Armor as one of those vehicle sets. I'm pretty sure that the extended MS in Action Flying Armor that was released later is not the mold that was designed for that, but on the other hand, I'm almost certain that the first release of the Hyakushiki and Mega Bazooka launcher was. Later on, they did a better Mega Bazooka launcher that came with the Methus, and that was all compatible with the extended MS in Action Hyakushiki. So in addition to that first release being kind of obsolete, it's also just, it was not very good. That Hyakushiki was like one of the first year MS in Action figures outside of the US, and the mold did not hold up. That's all I can say.